Hey collective, what's going on? Welcome to Empress Love Tarot, Grand Rising. Did you guys catch the smiley face? Oh, turn that off. Put those there. Anyways, did you guys catch the smiley face constellation last night? Or early AM? Like, it said the best time to view it was supposed to be like right before sunrise. So it was Venus with what is it? Venus, Saturn, and the crescent moon. Made a little smiley face. I tried to catch it, I didn't catch it. Anyways, that's okay though, because God was smiling down on all of us. Like, I really feel like that is a sign of joy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like joy in love. Like, you know, Saturn, you guys look, Saturn is like that's the father of lessons, you know what I'm saying? So, and like, to me, just like that smiley face, it's like, no matter what you go through, no matter what you've gone through, there's always love there, and there's always going to be joy there. You should be joyful, you know? That's what that represents to me. But anyways, yeah, I hope that everyone is having a wonderful, blessed day whenever you guys come across this. Okay, so yeah, collective, just thank you for being here. I don't know what we're gonna really get into, but okay, so on my way back, I saw somebody's license plate, and I saw 029 8888. So 29, that busts down to the number 11, and number 11s to me represents like new beginnings, messages, ascended masters, new starts, new opportunities. 0 to me is like God energy. That's like creator energy, like the conception energy, the mystery energy. Anything can happen, and then 8s, that's infinite, that's abundance. Just so many good things, right? Let's actually look those things up. Let's look at those numbers really quick. Okay, and I've been seeing 808. All right, so look, 0, new beginnings, doors opening, and God. So you have a lot of new beginnings coming in, new doors opening. Okay, and it's all orchestrated by God. It's been created by God. Oh my gosh, look. Thank you, God, Holy Spirit, and angels, for revealing a message of significance to me through these numbers and this book today. Yeah. So let's see what else. Trust that God is helping you align with the divine plan, which will take your intentions into consideration, as well as what is best for your soul's expansion. So like I said, God has been working very closely with you in your life, helping you to manifest your guys' shared desires for, the bigger plan. Last night, okay, that's being brought to my memory. Yesterday, I was just I was flipping through my herbal oracle book, which is upstairs, and I saw chickweed and what else? Chickweed and wormwood, and I was like, I remember thinking, I was like, wormwood. I remember thinking, like, seeing it in like the Supernatural at the time, like when I was reading, I was like, wormwood. I'm like, where? I'm like, that was in Supernatural. So, whatever. And I was like, isn't that shit poisonous? But I'm like, I don't know. But anyways, like, I read I was reading both of those things. I learned some pretty interesting stuff, you know, that I didn't know about them before. But with the chickweed, I got the sense of like, even that one represents like magic. Oh my God, there's a hummingbird. Hi, ancestors. Just right in front of me. Hi, beautiful. It came like right up here and then like was just like zzz, but like just flapping his little wings and then moved right here and stayed for a second. Wow, look, your ancestors are with you. You know, you have a lot of fiery energy with you right now, okay? Hummingbirds, yeah, they represent the ancestors, all right? They also represent I want to say, to me, like the Knight of Wands type of energy. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, it's also Sagittarian energy and air energy as well. So there's get ready for swift movement and for things to be fed and like just, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. But yeah, so God has been working closely with you to bring in the changes that you desire, the changes that you want. Okay, God is like just shining on you so brightly, so beautifully right now. Okay, like God is making you glow, my lovelies. Let's see if I can, if they have those other ones. They don't. That's odd that she only went up to there. That's okay. Oh, maybe because it's in the other one. Look, it says, God is close by. You are never alone. All right. You're in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you were born to shine. Wasn't I saying that? Wasn't I saying that God is shining his light upon you? Like you're shining, babes. Okay. Powerful goddess and divine mother energy is surrounding you. That's that love energy. You are being enveloped in love and compassion. I know I should probably like show you like love and like I'm telling you. Okay, and what was it? Oh yeah, 808. Do, 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 do. Get ready for a lot of change to come in for you, okay? You're in a position of strength. Trust that all is in order and remain focused on your truth. Okay, you guys may be hit with like conflicts, you know, conflicting energies, like trying to combat all of this joyful energy that is in your life. I'm keep on hearing like speak what it truly is, like what the energy truly is, not what is being presented to you as a distraction to cover your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have all this joyful energy. You are a joyful person. Okay, you are a loving person. You have all of this beautiful energy and you emanate this beautiful energy, you know. So you may receive forms of hate just randomly, you know what I mean? Just let shit be. Let it be whatever it is. Let it be whatever it is and whatever it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, it don't matter. Let it be whatever it is. You know? You know, you could have people wanting to test you. I'm hearing text your gangster. You know, they want to see if you're really about that life. Remove these individuals out of your life if they're trying to cause like strifes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not speaking to my coworkers, you know, and that's my choice. Of course, you know, they do and say little shit to try to get under my skin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know, and like they do it in a way to where it's um, like, what is it? Like, like in an offhanded way, or like a like passive aggressive ways, or how am I trying to explain it, because it's trying to elude me. Let me get over here because it'll come back. It'll come back. So it says your life purpose and your wishes are in alignment. You are doing the right thing and are on the right pathway of light. Okay. So look, so a lot of things have to do, okay, with the mugwort, or not the mugwort, but that, yeah, because mugwort and the what is it, the wormwood, you know, they're in the same family. Okay, so anyways, you know, mugwort, that's dreams, mysteries, and all of that good stuff. Like wormwood is connected. What was I reading about that? Because I was reading about the chickweed and how I loved what it said. It was like you can find the heavens and or the cosmos in a flower. But anyways, look, know that you're in alignment. People see this. People could want to disrupt your energy and using whatever means to do it. You know, like, okay, fuck it. I don't care, because I heard, oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to. I knew that shit. I don't care. I'm going to say it. So a coworker and I, like, we just haven't talked, period. This person, like, you know, I wasn't, whatever. I told you guys before I wasn't feeling well. It's this individual. Like, I wasn't feeling well, and some things transpired, right? Which, whatever. Other people were like, oh, trying to say that something about me trying to poison coffee and shit. Like, bye with that business, right? Anyways, so anyway, the first coworker, like, so she had told me that she would make me like some honey wine, and that I would get it for my birthday, right? That was my first birthday that I spent with over where I'm at, where I currently work at, right? That was the first birthday with the group of girls. And you know what? Like, I was so like happy that like I had a group of colleagues that I could work with, where it was the energy was light, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? It was actually an answered prayer for me. And this is how I know like things are, you know, I'm due for like a super beautiful blessing, because of all of these different things that were entering my life. And you know, it's how I know the enemy be trying to fucking like do whatever to try to, you know, try to keep me low. When it's like that, I move the fuck on. You know what I was saying? But anyways, I have been waiting for that bottle, right? For a cool minute. This past weekend, you know, this Easter weekend, she brought 2 bottles of honey wine. And now that during this whole entire time, you know, she knows, like, I was excited in the beginning, like, oh my gosh. She's like, yeah. When we first were talking about, you know, her making it, and I was telling her, I was like, oh, I'll get the stuff for you to make. I even got to the point where I was like, yo, I'll get the stuff for you to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, tell me what you need and I'll get it. I'll bring it. I had, you know, had even had conversations like that. She's Ethiopian. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's so wild, like, how you can go and see people, like, their true faces, like their true selves, like how they truly felt about you. You know what I mean? What was really inside of their hearts for you. So anyways, my birthday is in the summertime. Okay, so, like, whatever. Anyways, she brings it this past weekend. And what happens? I find out yesterday she gave the bottle to another coworker. Ain't been there that long. And I'm not, like, don't think like I'm jealous or anything like that. It's more along the lines of, like, I'm telling you these things because, like, the pettiness level of stuff, like, they're trying to, are you, like, we've been talking about that this whole fucking time, you know, and you go and you give it to somebody that, well, whatever, I don't care, like, who you give it to, but, you know, like, that you barely even know. But, and then it's like little other stuff, like, being said, you know, and then this other person that they gave it to, you know, has you know, been trying to, like, say little stuff to try to get under my skin as well. This is how I know blessings are here from in my life. This is, you know what I mean, being attacked in different ways, being attacked, like, through the marketplace, my personal relationship, my personal love relationship, you know what I'm saying? Before then, it was different customers coming. That was the start of it. That was the real start of it. You know what I mean? But you know what's so amazing is God gives you ways out. I guess my time is done there. You know what I mean? I was just, like, really thinking to myself about it, like, I'm gonna go out the same way, like, that I came in, not speaking to them. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. But yeah, it's, you know, it's just like, to me, like, that's hurtful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It don't matter. You know, her birthday just passed too, and, like, you know, I like to celebrate people. It made me sad that I couldn't celebrate her. You know what I mean? And it's really crazy too, like, somebody unalived themselves over here yesterday. It's a lot of crazy energy. But don't, you know, no matter what, that's what I mean too with, like, Saturn, like the lessons and the obstacles. Don't be afraid or, fearful. There's love all around. Still 2002. So 202. Where was I going with that? Wormwood too, it removes worms and parasites out of your body. It's great for your digestion. Okay, so it's great for weight loss too. Both of those were the chickweed and the wormwood. Great for weight loss and blood pressure, regulating your blood and all of that good stuff too. Which in turn to me would lead to more cognitive health and clearing. You may need to look into those things and yeah, use those things. Let's see. So you're being guided by God and angels to open your heart, mind, and energy to the support of those surrounding you. God is guiding you to know yourself more deeply. For me, like, with that whole situation, with everything like really going on, I'm the type of person I'm gonna keep to myself. You approach me, and you on some fuck shit, like, fuck it, fuck it. At that point. But I don't know. Boyfriend, because when we rolled back up, like, I was parking the car in a different spot, and I was like, oh, I should have parked over where I'm at now, and he's like, oh, you know what? Let's just talk to these people to stay right here already. And I'm like, nah, like, just leave it alone. He got out the car anyway. And went to go approach. And it was just a guy in the car. So, I'm pretty sure, because like he was like, oh no, I was just looking for blah blah blah, talking about my other coworker. And I get out the car and I'm just like why would you do that? Why do that? Just like leave shit alone. He's like, no, because squash all this shit. And me, I'm just like, just leave it the fuck alone. And then, he tells me, oh, I just, was just trying to get it all like just squashed, and I don't mean anything by it. This person ain't gonna take it like that. This person gonna take it like, oh, you was stepping to who? For what? Huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Opening up doorways for problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nowhere near afraid of some shit. And that's what I mean too, like, people trying to test you, and I'm using my life as a example, okay? And how I know, like, blessings are coming in, how I know, like, for all of that conflict, you know what I'm saying? This is ways for, like, to get shit moving, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, like, I don't know. And what's really cool and crazy too is, like, I've been, like, different people, different customers of mine have been like, yo, telling me about different employments, not me asking for shit, oh, heard about this, da, da, da. Oh, you should check this out, da, 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 da. Oh, oh, you're too good for this place over here. And because they see shit and it's crazy to the point to, like, they see shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers hate your beauty. And it's really sad too. the level of disgustingness that they have within themselves. You know, they talk about customers. We had a customer come in, you know, she wasn't like a bad looking person, you know what I'm saying? She was short and thick, you know? She had on these tight like taupe colored pants, almost I don't know. But anyways, they were talking about her and like, oh, and they were tight. They looked like uh like soft like leather, like soft like you know, like. So anyways, collective, so she was just you know, she looked nice to me. I don't think she looked bad. She was, you know what I'm saying, her butt was popping out, like, you know, thick ass fucking butt, you know what I'm saying. I thought she has some nice legs, whatnot, but they were like, oh my god, look at her, and like talking about some fucking what is it called, some Norbit shit with her. And then like, oh, do you think her butt is real? Like all kind of stuff. Like really? You're jealous. You're jealous that she's confident that she knows she looked good enough. You know what I'm saying? And she was in there with her dude, whatever, you know, he all on her and stuff like that. You jealous, like, that she got that type of body and that she has that type of confidence to wear something like that out there and feel good about herself. Know she look good. Her man sure knows she look good. You know what I'm saying? But to talk about a stranger, like a person you don't know, just, you know, just ugly. That's just like ugly stuff. You know, there's been customers in the past where, you know, we've been like, oh my God, like we have a customer comes in, he looks like Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? We got another one that comes in, he looks like one of the freaking the old guy Muppets, you know, the brother of Muppets. There's one of them, he got like the little, like the longer nose. Reminds me of like Eddie Murphy too, with his other movie when he was like was it Different Worlds or something like that, I can't remember. But you know, he was like, and who was it? Is it Dan Aykroyd was in that other movie? It was old movie. You know, the Mortimer brothers, like, too. They remind me of those two Muppets. I don't know, but anyways, we have a customer that comes in that looks like that. Then there's like another one that comes in. He looks like Grandpa from the Munsters. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a different level of like talking about people. It's like, oh my God, this person looks like that, and he, and you know, because you're remembering movies and, you know, stuff like that, like, you know. But no, this is like you're like talking about a person's body, the way that they look, you know, because you don't look that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting to me. Another sign letting me know like that environment's not really for you, you know. Anyways, like, it's coolly because I know, well, it don't matter to me about all that. Anyways, let's see what kind of blessings is coming in for the collective. What kind of blessings is coming in for the collective? You know, he may have been trying to help, but I know how this person is. I know the way that this person thinks. You know what I'm saying? And I know that this person, you know, is going to try to be messy with some shit. She's going to take that shit as like, oh, he's trying to step you know, I don't know if that's like her dude or who it is, whatever, but oh, he trying to step to this person for what? Oh, come to me. Why is he over here doing that? Oh, and then like, oh, what, you're sending your dude over here to come talk to me? No, the fuck I wasn't. You know, I didn't send him over there to come and talk to you. But since you in my face, and you know, and I'm telling, and you know, because I already know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to have to be like, no, I didn't do that. Because one, it's the truth. They're going to take that as me being a fucking punk. Whatever. I don't care how you take it. Really. And then it's going to embolden a person to try to escalate a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm going to be thinking about, oh, this is where I work. This is where I live. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, because I'm pretty sure some other shit gonna be said. So then I'm gonna have to be like, well, then what's good? Because I already know what you're on. I know what you've been on. You've been waiting for this to come this way, for it to happen this way. And that's real. And if a motherfucker is trying to set me up, wait for the setup that God set up. Look, think before you offer help. Set healthy time boundaries. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. You know, I don't need to talk to these motherfuckers. You know, they're all fucking fake. It's really disgusting to me, you know. And like, oh my God, the hummingbird, just saw it again. This person, I know that this person will be watching my shit. Because I made a video yesterday morning, and my thumbnail is of a guy with a bunch of fucking demonic entities around, you know, energies around, telling them fucked up shit or screaming fucked up shit, you know, just they're floating around, whatever. And in that video I was talking about, well, go watch it, you'll see what I was talking about. But how does it relate to this other person? So this person brings up what I was talking about in the video, even describes the thumbnail of my video. And this is what I mean when I say tries to do and say things in a passive aggressive way to try to get at me or get under my skin. Goes further to say, yeah, you never know what kind of entities or demons you got around you. They could be sitting right next to you. You're right, they could. Maybe look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, while you're trying to insinuate as if I am one. You're funny. Guys, get ready for a windfall. Look, you could be receiving some money, okay, and you could have did some earth magic or something, but you could be receiving some money, or a pay raise. Your money is in an upward cycle, okay? It's a great time to treat yourself or make that big purchase that you want, okay? You could have some partnerships coming in. It says you're manifesting a strong and successful partnership as well. Okay. But yeah, for me, I'm just like, I'm over it, you know? And then like even the situation with the honey wine, like, I've been talking about that shit all fucking year. Actually, we had started talking about it. That's how it was supposed to be for my birthday. So it was even longer than that. Look, we had another person here. Beautiful, beautiful person. Beautiful heart space. I really loved her laugh. Anyways, she left and moved away. Okay. So we all had like a get together dinner. Like we all went out to an Ethiopian restaurant. We had honey wine. I had ordered a bottle for the table. You know what I'm saying? And I like loved it so much. And you know, that's how I got to it. Got on that conversation, and her saying that she would make me a bottle was from that dinner, and me like expressing how much I had loved the honey wine and stuff like that, and how to make it and all of that other stuff. And then that's when she was like, oh, I'll make you a bottle. I was like, coolly, I'll get you the stuff for it. Now that was way before Brandy left. Like midsummer, fallish. She did. She had left midsummer, fallish time. She left before my birthday. Because at that time, my birthday hadn't rolled around for last year. Because I remember we were talking about like, oh my gosh, at my birthday, oh my gosh, da-da-da's birthday's coming up. Oh, you know, we're thinking about her, you know. Yeah. So imagine all that time going by, and then you make a bottle, you make 2 bottles, whatever, for whatever, you make it for whatever. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But then you bring it, and you bring it to work, and then you give it to somebody else, and then they bring it up. Oh my God, that bottle was so good. This person brings it up. Oh my God, that bottle, that honey wine was so good. Oh, and it got stronger at this point and that point. You know, the longer it sat, I realized it was getting stronger, but it was so good. We love that. And oh my gosh, this, and that. And then it goes to, oh, I wonder what this person's doing today. The one who made the bottle of wine. They're wondering what they're doing, what she's doing that day. And, you know, trying to find little reasons to bring the person up, or to bring up, and it's okay to bring people up. I'm not saying that, you know, it's whatever. Like when you do little underline, it's like you're trying to do little underlying shit, or to try to make me feel some type of way or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, get a life, because you're bored. Get a life. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. Let's see. Some more messages. Oh, I don't even know what time it is. Some messages for this collective. What's good with the collective's money? What's with these blessings? This blessing energy. That 88888 energy. That 29 and 11 energy, that God energy in our lives, that alignment energy. What's good with all of those beautiful things, that smiley face energy? You know, so look, you could really have things trying to dampen your moods and, you know, your spirits. Look, gossip. You have people that gossip about you, okay? People are talking about you and what you're doing. You know, this person, too, this is how I know, like, you're not about what you say that you're about. You know what I'm saying? This person was like, oh, with talking about like tarot and stuff like that. Like, sure, if it don't align with you, it don't align with you. You don't agree with it, whatever. You don't agree with it. But that video that I made, and this is how I know you're trying to get at me. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I know you're not about that life that you say that you're about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're Christian and this and that. Like, it's okay to be Christian. There's nothing wrong with that. But to be like, to talk about what I was talking about in my video, even the description of my thumbnail on that video, and to be like, oh, they could be sitting right next to you. You know, I do tarot. Oh, you know, I don't really agree with tarot, and I feel like you're the reason why I have so much conflict in my life. Really? Because actually, I had no conflict before you even got over here. Before you even got over to our store where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's bringing energy of conflict, I think that's you. Even with that customer coming in a threatening way with a gun. You know, they said that they saw a gun and he was walking. I hadn't experienced that at that store. I've had people come in with guns and put it on the counter before at a place that I worked in Cali, you know, but whatever, but never that type of conflict where I was at, where I've been at, you know. So who really bringing the conflict? You know, I never had police at my fucking door, but I did this past weekend. You constantly have police over at your house for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is what I mean when I say conflict of energies. You know, you want to blame me for conflict in your life, but I'm pretty sure that shit was there before you even got around me. You came and entered into a domain that I was already in way prior to you. Right? So you got people talking about you. You got people gossiping about you. Okay? Collective, it's time for you to take action. Period. Look, your personal drama is getting in the way of your work. Minimize drama and take personal responsibility to act with integrity. Right? So that's why I don't talk to none of them hoes at work. That's why I don't talk to them. I keep to myself. I play my little bit of music, whatever I'm listening to. I'll play my little bit of readings, you know. And then another example that this person messes with me. You know, they push their chair all the way to the back to where, like, you're trying to move. You got to move in between spaces. So now I got to bump your chair. You know what I'm saying? To walk by. You know you're doing this. And you've been doing this since I've stopped talking to you. Since you expressed that, I said, let me remove myself completely from whatever you think. You know what I'm saying? Let me remove myself completely from that. So what do you think it really is? What do you think it really is? You know what I'm saying? No, you're trying to do little shit. And guess what? I'm going to bump that chair every time I walk by, and I don't care. You think it's bothering me? It's not. Like, it's not. It's gonna bother you. Loss. Right? A major phase of your life is ending. Embrace newness. Like I said, all of these signs showing me. Gotta move on. Let go of what was so you can focus your energy on what is ahead of you. The grief of loss continues to be an obstacle in your life. It's time for you to take a leadership role. You could be being pushed into a leadership role. I know that I am. I've had so many people telling me about different things to take action upon. Partnerships, as I'm talking about people like trying to put me on to like, go over here, go over there, go do this. It's time for you to move on. Transporter. I'm telling you, it's just time to invest in yourself. Look at all of this. That's crazy. Okay, because look, with that Gaia energy, you're gonna have a new life. It's like a new awakening. You're gonna have like so much new fresh energy coming in for you. Collective. I really love you guys. I talk about my life as an example. I don't know, maybe I don't know. It comes out how it comes out, and maybe it comes out perfect for someone, you know? And my shit is like too. How would you know what I'm talking about? If you don't watch it, that's because I know what it is. You're not really a hater. You're a fan. You're a fan. Are you my fan? Oh, wow. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. How sweet. Look, caution. Use caution when making financial decisions from here on out. All right. Hi. And comfort. Though you're not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. Change. Okay, there's a change. You're about to take off. Start planning. Look, writer and planner. Start writing out your plans. Okay, maybe get yourself a planner, because a lot of your things are going to take off, and it's going to create a lot of beautiful change in your life. It's going to create, oh my God, on the bottom of the deck, a windfall in your life. Write, plan. You could be manifesting. You could be writing and like scripting. Okay. Yes, this could also be the gossip on you. That these people are about to lose you. These people are about to lose you. These people are about to lose you. Okay. You could be working a lot of odd jobs. These people could want you to take a setback. They could want you to settle, but you're not. You're not in a settling energy. You're here to help. You're a helper. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're here to heal shit. You're here to help heal Gaia. Yes. Okay. That's what you're here to do. You're here to heal Gaia. Yeah, you could work in retail. All right. Look, offering here. Don't worry about if you have to leave this place. Spirit is telling you that the universe is going to take care of all of your needs, because that's what it says. It says the universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. Maybe that is why we saw the hummingbird. Maybe that's why I saw the hummingbird so many different times. Okay. Stop settling. Make yourself a money altar. I'm going to make a money altar. I'm going to make a money tree. I'm going to get all the things that represent wealth, like true wealth. because wealth encompasses all areas of life, right? I know I said money tree. I'm going to make me a freaking wealth altar. Yeah, guys. Anyways, I love you. I'd be talking about my life so much. And it's like, I see it's like almost an hour done gone by me being down here. I'm going to leave these here because I'm going to go over there to work. Oh, I do have it on me. I didn't know I did. My lighter. No. Anyways, I love you guys. Bye.